Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am really excited to share my update with you guys because I have made such a substantial progress on my eyeshadows. So I am working on my ABH Norvina palette to hit pan on each eyeshadow but in order. So this is called Pan That Palette in Order and the project is originally created by Taylor. I am doing this in collaboration with Dora. She's working on her ABH Riviera palette and I'm working on my Norvina palette to eventually hit pan on all those eyeshadows because mine is a little bit neglected, to be honest. And for rest of the project, I'm just rolling in random eyeshadows. Not random, I'm handpicking those eyeshadows, but from different palettes. I might have some eyeshadows mixed together, and my goal for those eyeshadows that I'm rolling in is to finish them. So that's the overall summary of this project entirely. So I'm calling this update collectively as the Eyeshadow Project Pan. So now let's start with our Pan That Palette in Order. Before we do that, if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. My name is Ravneet and I do a ton of project pans, mostly related to eyeshadows. So this is what my Norvina palette was looking like last update, and I am updating this after 2 months. So I missed previous month's update, and that's the reason I have more progress on these products than I would normally have. And I had been working on this eyeshadow called Incense, so I rolled it in last update, which is 2 months ago, after hitting pan on base. This purple matte shade called Soul already had pan from previous project, and then I was focusing on Incense and it was looking almost brand new. I had only reached for this one maybe a few times, and this is how it's looking like today. We have a really nice dip forming on this one, and since last update, or since rolling it in, I have used it 15 times. This is very pigmented. It's very powdery, but it also pays off a lot of colors, so I really don't need a ton of this product, but I'm glad to see the tiny dip forming, and hopefully by next update I'll be able to hit pan. Maybe by next one in 2 months. We'll see how often I reach for this eyeshadow. But yeah, that's where we are at with the Norvina palette. Other than this one, I've used Passion, I've used Love as well. This is so powdery. I accidentally dipped my brush in here because I was trying to use it as a bronzer, so I was using a bigger brush, and this eyeshadow just blew off. There was a ton of product, so I used it as a blush that day. But yeah, this has some disturbance on the side. It's gonna be super messy when I try to hit pan on this one, but for now we're just focusing on Incense. This is how Incense looks like. It's very neutral, light crease shade, so I'm pretty happy with this one. It can be easily incorporated into daily looks, but I'm working on so many eyeshadows in Pan That palette. So yeah, that's why it's kind of getting a little bit ignored, but 15 uses in 2 months, not so bad. Now let's talk about the product that I'm almost going to finish. I'm probably 10 uses away. I'm pretty sure I'll finish it under 10 uses. So this is my eyeshadow. It's from Morphe 350 Supernatural Glow palette, and I took that entire eyeshadow out from the pan and pressed it here because I'm using it as a bronzer sort of product. So it acts like a nice bridge between blush and bronzer. I just wear it on its own without having to layer any blush or bronzer with this one, and that's the reason I'm using a ton of this product. And once this is done, I'll be one eyeshadow down. So since last update, I'd say in these past couple months, I used it 34 times in total. I'm pretty sure this will be gone by next update, so I'm not gonna wait until this is done. I have already frankened something, and I will be rolling that in this update because once I'm done with this one, I'll move on to that. There's no point waiting around or rolling that product in. I'll be talking about that in a moment, but before that, let's take a look at the remaining products in here. And next, 2 eyeshadows are pressed in this eyeshadow duo. This is not an eyeshadow duo. This was a blush and highlighter bite-sized duo from e.l.f. I finished it up and then I'm using it as a brow powder duo. So both these eyeshadows come from Morphe palette again. You can see the pan expansion here. So this one is called Darker and this is called Full Strength. I wear it in my eyebrow tail and I wear it in my inner part of eyebrows. So I'm wearing this from here to here. From the arch onwards, I'm wearing full strength just to give my eyebrows a little bit more definition. And I used both of them 46 times each since last update. It makes sense because I wear these eyeshadows every time I do my makeup because I wear them as a pro powder. So yeah, we'll continue working towards expanding the pan and we'll see how far I can get with both these eyeshadows in this year. Because it doesn't seem like I'll be able to finish them anytime soon because I'm only focusing on the pan expansion and all of the product remaining in here is kind of untouched. And then I'm working on this red matte eyeshadow from Revolution X Demi palette, and this is called Trini. I used it a total of 16 times in past couple months, and this is how it's looking like today. There is a ton of pan expansion. I need to repress it. I just wanted to share this update before repressing them. And the other eyeshadow I rolled in last month is this one. It's called Definitely. I used it 13 times and the pan has expanded a ton. So these are very powdery. I really need to build them up and that's the reason they are moving super quickly. And I'm wearing this one as a blush most of the days as it's powdery, so it's really easy to sheer it out. I'm mostly wearing powder foundation because I finished my Wet n Wild tinted hydrator and I really don't want to be putting any cream products onto my face in summer. This works great because on a powder base it really sheers out and I will for sure try to finish it by next update. And for Definitely used it 13 times since last update. This is getting super hard to use, so I'll be repressing both of these. I might also repress this one, but we'll see. I really love this eyeshadow. It has a perfect balance of warm tones because I have warmer undertones and it really blends into my skin. I mean, it blends a little bit green, which makes sense. But yeah, I really like this. That's how Trini looks like. Since it's all clinging to the edges, it's really hard to get product to swatch. Let me try to swatch Definitely as well. I'm pretty sure it's hard to get as well. It's usually way more pigmented than this one, both of them actually, but they are really hard to swatch, so we'll just leave with this swatch for now. That's how that one looks like, the one I'm using as a bronzer. Now let's talk about the product I will be rolling in. So this is a sort of trio. I'm wearing it today as well. This is what I repressed. So this one is called Calm Zone. I'll be showing these eyeshadows as well. So I did not put the entire eyeshadows in here. I just scraped some part of them and just pressed here. And this one is called Take Control. And this is a little bit of legacy. Here these eyeshadows are. This is that pink one called Calm Zone. And this is Take Control. I almost got half of this. And that's the third one called Legacy. Let me swatch these individually. And here is the Calm Zone. That is Take Control. I really feel like Take Control is a great summer shade. It looks beautiful on tan skin. And that's Legacy. It's more shimmery, but it doesn't have big sparkle particles. So it really gives both of them a nice glowy look and can still be worn as bronzer sort of application. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to finish this product off. I won't be finishing any eyeshadows with finishing these, but I was just playing around and experimenting on how this would look like and I really love it, so it makes sense for me to use this because I'll be finishing the other one of course, and I only have one powder blush in my collection, which is Milani Luminoso, so it's really fun to reach for different shades of blusher. And that's everything I'm working on. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, depending on when you're watching, wherever in the world you are. I will see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.